team win. I thought we had major contributions on all three sides of the ball, so I thought, you know, that was huge as far as playing together in a complete fashion. You know, and so now we've got some good film, and we can sort out all the stuff we need to get better at.
Like, how significant was it to win that first game, the first time in your tenure here?
Yeah, probably no more significant than it was to win 9 last year, because virtually none of those guys, those games count for the future. Whatever's the worst loss or the greatest victory, they're all over, so none of them count this time around.
But just to start the season on a winning note, something that you guys haven't done before?
Well, I mean, you know, all this memory lane stuff's just that, memory lane, because there's not one play, there's not one great play, there's not one horrible play that even remotely contributes in any way to any of the games now or even the future.
How do you feel about Jalen Thompson's play today? Yeah.
Thought it was good. You know, he plays fast. He's not afraid to pull the trigger. He's a stronger, more powerful guy than he looks. You know, so you know, and he's well, of course, he was good last year. I think he's gotten even better.
Coach, your defense has done nothing again, but against your passing attack all camp. How impressed were you that the defense did so well to run tonight?
I thought they did really good. I thought in particular our defensive front did a good job transitioning, playing low, shooting gaps, and you know, and I thought overall our whole defense played good, but I thought our defensive line was disruptive all day.
Coach, how tough is it for a secondary to stay sound when you're facing an option attack and a team that's running the ball 90% of the time?
You know, I mean, I guess it's a little of both. It's tough to stay sound, but also it's, you know, you're not threatened as much either, you know, so, you know, everybody's working on something.
Luke was perfect to start the game first half. I think it was 20 for 20. What did you see from him in his play?
Thought he was steady and consistent. You know, I thought he went out there and just stayed within himself pretty good, didn't try to do too much, and, you know, I thought he read the field pretty good. I thought he attacked the field pretty good. I thought that he, you know, did a good job leading the unit. You know, the most positive thing I would say is I thought we were pretty steady on offense. We had some plays, mistakes that I'd like over, of course, but, you know, we had a steadiness and a consistency I thought that was positive for a first game.
Same time last year, you kind of questioned whether your team's intensity level was at the right place. Do you think after this win, your team's intensity level is at the right place this year?
Well, I thought it was today. I mean, again, I mean, you know, that's the thing is you got to do it over and over and over again. But I thought we did a pretty good job of focusing on individual plays today.
Did you maybe see this as a game where you could use the running backs a lot in the passing game out of the backfield? James caught a lot of balls and it seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for those guys.
Well, we always do. I mean, heck, you can't lead the Pac-12 with your running backs if you don't do that, you know. You know, so we're, you know, those, you know, I mean, this conference, to have a group of running backs that there is in this conference, and to have our running backs lead the conference, you know, last year, and statistically, of all the running backs in this conference, I think that's impressive. Of course, again, just like Steph and I were talking about, and none of that counts. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, whatever's the greatest play that they make, no matter how many things that they did, there's not one bit of it counts for this year. So we'll see what they can do this year. They're off to a nice start, but we'll see what they can do this year. Impressive, you know, if anybody that's really impressive can do something one more time, and we'll see if they can.
Tavares Martin made a big jump from special teams to starting wide receiver. How much should we expect out of him this season?
I think he's getting, I think he's improving. I think he's got a little bit more dimension to his game. You know, I think skill type of stuff, he's really good. I'd like to see him be more aggressive. Right now, I think sometimes he likes to play elusive rather than, I think he needs to not be afraid to play powerful because he's got those guys in bad position, and Tavares is stronger than he thinks he is.
Speaking of wide receivers, what was your overall view of the receivers' play tonight?
I thought it was pretty good. We hit a lot of targets, so I thought that part was good. We hit a lot of targets. You know, our receiving core is really young. I mean, you know, if you add up, you know, what classification that they are, I mean, we probably have one of the youngest receiving corps in the country, so I thought that it was a good, opportunity for them to, you know, to baptize them and to, you know, and it was good that we hit a lot of targets, I thought. A lot of people got involved. I don't know how many you can add it up, but I'll bet you more than 10 people caught balls.
Mike Falk is now the all-time leading touchdown passing quarterback at the school. Does that mean anything?
Nope, not a thing. We'll see if he can get one more. And then after that, we'll see if he can get another one after that.
Mike, how important is it with Luke's accuracy, with all the yards after the catch and the various weapons you can use in that way?
I think that's important. I think I think we've gotten better at yards after the catch. I mean, you know, we need to make sure it shows up. We got to make it transfer to the field. I feel like on the practice field, we've gotten better at yards after the catch, and you know, I think that, but we gotta continue to improve at it. I think, you know, but that's not just strictly on receivers. You know, part of it's getting them the ball at the appropriate time. I mean, if you get the ball on them just as they're on the break, and you know, I mean, there's a difference between throwing a ball to a guy that's standing there wide open, and then, you know, and then the defense says, oh, he's wide open. The quarterback says, oh, he's wide open. Oh, okay, I'll throw him the ball. Defense says, all right, I'll go break on it. And yeah, fine, he catches it, but he gets the catch, you know. But just as, you know, he's starting to hit the space, you hit him right there. That's when he's most open, and then he'll get yards after the catch, and which we'll certainly, you know, give him credit for. But the throw can help or hurt it. So we got to get better at both phases, I think.
Mike, that last offensive drive, you took out Cody O'Connell and Cole Madison, but why leave the other three starters in the game?
Yeah, because we need to be able to run good offensive line play, and I feel like some of those other guys got to still develop, and you know, we don't want just some free for all on the quarterback.
So
but I thought it was a good opportunity to get in Josh Watson and Liam Ryan.
So Dillard sort of limped out. I mean, how is he?
He's 100% stronger than ever. I mean, the most remarkable thing about it was, you know, a lot of times when a guy starts limping around, it crosses your mind that maybe he's gotten weaker. But I mean, the most remarkable thing about it, he literally got stronger and has approximately the strength of 10 men. So we're excited to unleash that next week.
Anything else for Coach? One last question.
Coach, you had Boise State coming in, a team that you had some choice words for after last year's meeting. What do you want to see different this time around for your guys?
Well, he's got to play well. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with last year. It doesn't have anything to do with that. We just need to focus on ourselves and see if we can improve this week.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.